A lot's been going on in the NBA with finals and drafting season right next to each other. Many teams are taking huge risks for this year's trades, and it seems the Denver Nuggets are one of those teams. Let's look at this and more in this video. First up, Nuggets trade Green for first-round draft pick. In many sporting leagues, teams trading players with each other is pretty common. The NBA has always had general managers trading players and draft picks. Usually this is done to improve their chances of becoming a better team overall. Recently, the Denver Nuggets traded JaMychal Green to the Oklahoma City Thunder. This is along with a protected 2027 first-round pick in exchange for the 30th pick in this year's NBA draft, as well as 2 future second-round draft picks. Whoa, it seems Green is worth quite a lot. Next, the Nuggets are gaining relevance again. The Denver Nuggets have found their way back to relevancy over the last 4 years. This is probably because of the contributions of the two-time and reigning MVP Nikola Jokic. Jokic has led the Nuggets from the front and has made sure that they remain as one of the top 8 teams of the Western Conference. Though the Nuggets have never reached the NBA Finals, they've made it as far as the Western Conference Finals on 4 different occasions: in 1978, 1985, 2009, and 2020. In the 2022 season, however, the Warriors sent them home packing with a gentleman's sweep in the first round of the playoffs. Still, they have a very bright future ahead of them, and once their second-best player, Jamal Murray, returns from injury, it only seems likely that the Nuggets will be back in title contention, especially when we look at the level at which Jokic is playing at. They would also hope to further enhance their squad through the 30th pick, which they acquired from OKC. And now for the OKC's history. The Oklahoma City Thunder have gone through many changes ever since Kevin Durant left the team in 2016. Before he left, he led OKC to amazing regular season records all throughout his tenure, such as in 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014 when he won the MVP award, and 2016. OKC has also made it to the playoffs in 10 of their 14 seasons in the NBA, reaching the Western Conference Finals 4 times and the Finals once in 2012. However, when Durant left OKC, Russell Westbrook became the face superstar of the franchise and averaged a triple-double for 3 straight years. Westbrook wore his heart on his sleeve each night, played harder than anyone else on the floor, willed his team to the playoffs in 2017 with minimal help, and won the MVP award the same year. Westbrook and Paul George would then team up for the 2018 and 2019 seasons to reach the playoffs, but were unable to achieve much. Once both Westbrook and George left OKC, it was clear that OKC would be going into rebuild mode. Ever since the 2020 season, they have been primarily comprised of young, hungry, and talented players who may not be able to achieve a lot as of now. But in the next 5 to 10 years, it is almost certain that they will be one of the top teams in the league, led by players such as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lou Dort, and Josh Giddey. To make matters more exciting for OKC fans, this team currently has 38 draft picks over the next draft years. The breakup is 19 first-round and 19 second-round draft picks. Not only does this guarantee that OKC will be having the best chances to draft the strongest prospects out of college, it also means that they have an immense amount of assets that they could flip for a star player. Next up, JaMychal Green. Who is he? Let's take a look at who JaMychal Green really is now. Right now, he plays as a forward and will be suiting up for OKC from next season onwards. Green, who went undrafted in 2012, has never had a chance to shine or have a particularly spectacular season in any of his years as an NBA player. He's played for many teams, such as the San Antonio Spurs, Memphis Grizzlies, Los Angeles Clippers, and most recently the Nuggets. His most impressive seasons came in 2017, 2018, and 2019, where he was a solid role player, averaging 9.5 points and 7.2 rebounds during that stretch. The best of these seasons was with the Grizzlies in 2018, when he averaged a career high in points at 10.3 PPG and rebounds at 8.4 RPG. Even otherwise, Green's rebounding stats are pretty impressive, given the fact that he only averages a touch over 20 minutes played a game. Now he's approaching the age of 32 in a few days and brings a lot of experience and wisdom to the otherwise inexperienced and youthful OKC squad. This'll definitely be an advantage and great help because of the advice he has to offer. However, there's a huge possibility that Green might not fit in super well into the OKC culture. Some fans think think that giving an older player minutes over the younger players of OKC is not fair. This could be why Green's future is a little uncertain right now, but we can only wait and find out. So, why is this trade important? An important aspect of this trade is the fact that OKC was able to secure a 2027 first-round pick to add to their collection, all while giving away the 30th pick in this year's draft. People think that this is one of the worst picks to have right now. This is probably because it guarantees a first-round salary to a player likely to be at the level of a second-round player, who is paid a much lower salary. However, the Nuggets were able to get rid of about $20 million off of their luxury taxes as a result of trading Green. This is quite favorable given the fact that the Nuggets owned the 11th highest payroll in the 2022 season and the 4th highest entering next season. Plus, Green wasn't really used by the Nuggets that much. He was only playing around 16 minutes a night, so they have no reason to worry about him not being part of the team. All this, as well as Michael Porter Jr. and Murray hopefully returning to the squad next season, shows that this trade is pretty strategic and may yield great results for the Nuggets. Next, in other news, LeBron James sets another record. We all know LeBron's been setting records for as long as he's been in the game, but clearly he's not stopping anytime soon. This time, it's for his trading card. A LeBron James trading card, the only one that exists in this world, is up for auction this month. The card, called the Triple Logo Man, might be the most expensive one in the whole world right now. Just on Wednesday, bidding for this card reached $1.7 million, and it's only expected to go higher. Currently, the record for the most expensive card ever sold is $6.6 million, which was spent on an Onus Wagner card. This one is over 100 years old, but LeBron's is from Panini's 2020 to 2021 Flawless collection. It has the NBA logo from his 3 jerseys, the Lakers, Cavs, and Heat. It's really not that common for a relatively new card like James's to be valued this highly. According to Ken Golden, there's really never been a card this popular before it was even pulled from a pack. This just shows how powerful LeBron's impact has been in the NBA generally. There were only 5 triple Longman cards created by Panini, and it was a race to somehow get your hands on the LeBron one. Even Drake, the Canadian rapper, was desperate to somehow get his hands on it. This whole situation isn't new to LeBron though, considering a trading card from his rookie years was sold for over $5 million. He's definitely iconic, as is his most recent triple Longman card. It seems like LeBron James isn't going to stop making history anytime soon. Finally, Warriors in a 3-2 lead against the Celtics. The Warriors have definitely had a crazy season, and they've made it to the finals despite everything. Their core, Curry, Thompson, and Green, has been the same since the 2015 finals, and it seems that this time they came back really charged and determined to win. They might just capture their 4th title in 8 NBA seasons. Yeah, they're legendary. Steve Curry talked about how these past games have had the highest stakes in his whole career. This time, it seems that the Celtics finally figured out how to guard Curry, so he had his worst game of the finals. Curry didn't hit a single 3 for the first time in his playoffs finals career, which really left fans dumbfounded. Still, the Warriors are a pretty strong team right now. The Warriors will definitely look to finish things off in Game 6 and claim their 4th title in just 8 seasons, cementing their place in history as one of the greatest dynasties to ever play the game. It also seems that Curry will finally win Finals MVP, the one missing piece in his otherwise jaw-dropping resume. A win tomorrow plus a good game from Curry will almost guarantee that he goes home with the award and boosts his spot in the all-time rankings. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think of the Nuggets trade this year? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.